Hey Gateway, hope you're having a great day, and I hope that I will make it a little bit better by letting you know some good news that beginning on June 7th, we are going to gather again here at the church building for worship. So first, let me invite you to come back. I know that a number of you indicated on our survey that you are ready to come back and worship with us. Come on, join us June 7th, a 9:15 a.m. service, 11 o'clock a.m. service. We'd love to have you. We also fully recognize that some of you are not going to be able to join us for any number of reasons. One way that you can join us is by participating via Facebook Live and eventually even YouTube Live, and we'll get you the details about that coming soon. As we do gather back on the 7th, I just want to ask you to do a few things. We came up with a list of just 8 kind of really important things for you to prepare on your return on June 7th and beyond. 1, please use hand sanitizer before or after. We're going to have plenty here, so come and use that. Just a safe way to do that. Number 2, thank you for social distancing. What we mean by that is I know that some of you you're going to want to hug each other and shake hands and be close to one another. And we're just asking that you not do that, because there's going to be some folks that just aren't as comfortable with that. So for a while here, let's just greet one another, but let's practice that good social distancing. But we do want to socialize. We do want to see each other. And one way to do that is number 3, let's use the outdoors to do that. Let's socialize outside as much as possible. Encourage you to do that. Number 4, feel free to wear a mask. We recognize that that's a good practice, and if you want to do that, please go for that. Number 5, we want you to follow the arrows in the hallways. So as you come in from outside, we're going to use one main entrance, but we're going to have these arrows on the floor that indicate a clockwise motion in our hallways. That way we're not going back and forth, and so you'll see that as you come in. Number 6, we want you to please limit the surfaces you touch. We're going to be sanitizing this as much as possible between services and between gathering on Sundays. And so the less you touch, the more it is easier to keep this place safe and clean. Number 7, moms and dads, would you just help keep your children near you throughout the service? I've got my 5 kids, and we all know full well that those children, they can pass the germs around everywhere, and so I encourage you to keep them near you. We will be letting you know very soon that we hope to have some children's activities and teaching time, but we're still figuring that out exactly. In fact, a number of you are going to be contacted this week. If you have children, we would like to know, do you plan to be here with your kids so that we can plan it out exactly the best way possible. And number 8, and this is probably the most important of all, because I know how much some of you just have to have this. If you have to have coffee, bring your own coffee. We're not going to have the coffee bar out and the snacks and things like that. So bring your thermos, and we'll be just fine that way. As I wrap up, hey, as your pastor, okay, I just want you to hear me on this. Let me give you 2 reminders, and you're going to know these, but I just want to encourage you with this. One is we're here to love God, and He's got to be at the center of all we're doing. So we're gathering together to go vertical and to just celebrate how good of a God we have, how holy of a God we have. And so it's good to be together, but we're going to gather with the focus on Him. But we also know that number 2 is just as important, and you know what I'm going to say, it's love God, but it's also love your neighbor. And there's really 2 pieces of that. One is we want to encourage you to be in community. We have our community groups. If you're in one, stay in one. Some groups are going to even get together in person. Some groups are going to continue via Zoom, things like that. Encourage you to be a part of that community. If you're not in one, come join one, and we'll show you how you can be involved in one. But then to really wrap all this up, I want to encourage you, if you're going to love your neighbor, would you be understanding? We've got such a wide variety of perspectives on what we're doing with reopening. We've got some that are just ready, like let's do it tomorrow, and there's really nothing to be concerned about. We've got some on the other side of things that are really kind of fearful and really disconcerting and not sure what to do. And folks, as we love God and as we love our neighbor, That just means we're understanding, we're caring, and being sensitive to the perspective that others have. So would you plan to be with us on the 7th, either in person or online? And we'll be getting you more information and details in the days ahead. Have a great day. See you soon.